Hey, Shaloha! It's Friday. It's Friday. Praise the Lord, another beautiful day the Lord has made. So we have a floor issue here. Coming in here. The problem we have is there was a board replacing this area from the water heater out to here. And so they cut in a piece. And so where the piece met up right here, you could step on the 3/4 inch OSB and it would, go down. The reason why is because we're on 24-inch centers instead of 16. And when you butt up a board in a situation like this, oftentimes, especially if it's less than an inch plywood, you're going to have some give in the floor. So thankfully, I'm able to just cut up a section right here out, and I'm going to scab in these 2x6s, one here and one here, and then one there and one there, and I can use the same piece that I took out, put it right back down, zip some screws in it, and we'll be good to go. So I usually use a oscillating tool to get the edges. Use the circular saw to cut along this pre-made line on the OSB on that one, and then so that side was already cut, of course. And so this little spot right here, I didn't have my oscillating tool. I was able to get it with my Sawzall on the edges. So I did some pre-measures, and so I could just show you guys putting this in. Let me see if I can set this phone down. You can still see what's going on. So you're just gonna want to get that flush, tap it in, make sure you're up all the way, lateral with the studs, and also flush with the OSB. You can then put your screws in. It's going to get loud for a second. I always recommend pre-drilling some pilot holes anytime you're going in, especially sideways, whether it's treated or regular lumber. It's actually a time saver too. You don't got to get in here and fight with getting your screws in and everything, because you can just put your pilot holes in the drill bit, a couple gauges smaller than the screw, and then just go ahead and put your screws in. You can put your board down, tap it in, just tap it in, and then you go ahead and I get the wrong size bit, but I'll go ahead and cut this short. You guys get the gist of it. I'm going to put these support pieces in on this side and this side, and then I'll put screws in here, put screws in the piece that I cut out, and same thing over here, and then we'll be good to go. And we're going to put some I'm not sure if we're putting laminate flooring or some composite click, but that's just a little how-to. When you got a little dip in the floor, it doesn't always mean that it's like water damage or rotted board. It could be too thin a board, or you could have 24-inch centers instead of 16-inch. If it was 16, we wouldn't have that problem. If it was 1-inch thick plywood would have been, probably even 3/4 inch plywood would have been okay. But this is the OSB. That's that. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Handyman Hensley here. Praise the Lord.